Right, the last video I'm going to do for this lesson is going to be on finding the radius from area, and you can do that using the formula radius is equal to the square root of area over pi. So if you know the area, you just plug in the area for A and then divide it by pi and take the square root of the answer. The square root basically undoes the process of squaring it, and you can do the same thing for other powers. There's cube root, fourth root, and so on. So let's get started with this one. The radius for an area of 45 centimeters squared. So our radius for A is going to be equal to the square root of 45 divided by pi. And we're just going to put that into our calculator. So 45 divided by pi, hit execute, and then we take our answer, which is the stored value that we just worked out, so our 14.32, and then instead of doing anything else, we're going to do the square root. So we'll do the square root of our answer, and then hit execute. Right, so the end result is going to be it gives a very complex answer. We'll get into what this actually means later, but the result is 3.78. And to one decimal place, that's just going to be 3.8. 3.8, and for us, it's going to be centimeters. Because this area was 45 centimeters squared, the radius is going to be just in one dimension, so it's going to be just centimeters. For B, for us to find the diameter for an area of 10 meters squared. So starting out with the radius being equal to the square root of 10 divided by pi, and we'll solve for that first. So we can do the square root of 10 divided by pi, hit execute, and we get 1.78. Now, before we do anything else, remember this is our radius. And we don't actually want to do any rounding until we've finished our operations. So we'll round after we do our final operation. The radius is half the size of the diameter, so to get the diameter, we're going to multiply by 2, and this will give us our new diameter. So our diameter is actually equal to 3.56, rounding that to one decimal place is going to be 3.6. Get rid of that. Diameter is equal to 3.6, and this was in meters, so that's that. Alright, looking at C, we're back to calculating our radius is going to be equal to, well, our area is 120 centimeters squared, so it's the square root of 120 divided by pi. Bring up your calculator and do the square root of 120 divided by pi, hit execute, and you get 6.18. We're going to round that to 6.2. And this was in centimeters squared, so it's in centimeters. Alright, lastly we'll do D. So our radius is going to be equal to the square root of our area, which is 4.2 meters squared, divided by pi. So our radius is equal to square root of 4.2 divided by pi, hit execute, and you get 1.15 or 1.2. Now your calculator might be a little bit different, and you may have to do these in separate steps. So just remember to do everything inside the square root first. So do your area divided by pi first, and then take the square root of your answer second. Some calculators will be better at doing this than others, and it can be a really great investment to buy a calculator that makes your life easier and saves you time, and also doesn't have any potential errors. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.